Welcome to the functional training of Anywhere365. In this section, we're going to do the skills. The skills you can see on the management page under the function settings. As you can see, Anywhere offers 5 unique skills. First one is the default skill, which hunts the agents depending on their score. It either connects to an agent or the customer disconnects. Next up, we have the availability skill. The availability skill adds presence to the skill. For example, you can select if all the agents must be available. If not, the call will continue to another skill. Next up, we have the chat skill. The chat skill is the same as the normal skill, but then is used for the chat endpoint. Next, we have the countdown skill. The countdown skill adds a timer to a default skill. For example, you can set up that only agents with a score of 100 should be hunted the first minute. After 1 minute, you can add more agents depending on the score. When the countdown ends, you can also either choose to forward it to another skill. For example, the forward skill. The forward skill is a default skill which forwards the customer to either a phone number, a link address, or Exchange UM. To add a skill, just click on the selected skill you want. Here you can see an overview of all the skills. If you want to add a skill, just add new item. Here you're asked to enter your title, and title is something you'll see on the wallboard. The agent will see it in his toast, and you'll see it in the report. For example, you can add a skill called sales, and you want to show it on the wallboard. Now you define the skill, which you can add to agents, and you can add it in the IVR. The availability skills add a few extra options, which is the availability, which is available, busy, away, offline. This is selecting the lowest presence that agents need to have to continue to the skill. If this availability is not met, the skill will be escaped to a selected skill. The chat skill is the same fields as the normal skill. The countdown skill adds timers. The start countdown is the time until only 100 agents are being hunted, for example 1 minute. After this 1 minute you want to start counting down from score 100 to 0, for example in 10 seconds. In this case, every 10 seconds the score will be dropped by 10%. Here you can choose that if this timer hits 0, you can either do an escape by selecting a skill, or leaving on none, where the call will remain in the countdown skill. And lastly, we have the forward skill. And here you can also add the forward direction. For example, if you want to send it to a link address, just add zip and then the address. If you want to forward to a phone number, just add tel double dot. And if you want to send it to Exchange UM, just zip and then the address of the Exchange UM and add OpenQ is app voicemail.